The moment she slid her black credit card across the cafe table, she laughed, softly, carelessly, never imagining that within 24 hours, that same laugh would choke in her throat and change the course of both their lives forever. He hadn't planned to be there that afternoon. Daniel Carter sat in the corner of the cafe with a cup of coffee he couldn't really afford, watching the steam rise while his phone buzzed with another reminder from the bank: insufficient funds. His entire world fit inside a worn backpack at his feet, extra clothes for his 6-year-old daughter Lily, her school drawings folded carefully, and a folder of rejection letters from job interviews that all ended the same way. "We'll call you." They never did. When Lily asked him that morning if they were still going to have dinner tonight, he smiled and said yes, even though he had no idea how. Across from him sat Victoria Hale, polished, confident, used to being listened to. She was waiting for a business call, killing time, scrolling through her phone. She noticed Daniel only because Lily's photo slipped from his bag and landed near her heel. She picked it up and handed it back. He thanked her, embarrassed, and somehow, through small talk and awkward pauses, the truth spilled out. Single father. Laid off. Bills overdue. Rent already late. Victoria listened, half amused, half detached. She had heard stories like this before. People always had stories. When the waiter came and Daniel hesitated before ordering anything more than water, Victoria sighed, pulled out her card, and pushed it toward him. "Relax," she said, smiling like it was nothing. "Use it if you need to. Just for today." She laughed, light and dismissive, as if she were tossing a coin to a street performer. Daniel froze. Pride and desperation wrestled inside him. Finally, he whispered thank you. Victoria waved it off, already turning back to her phone. To her, it was a joke, an impulsive moment she'd forget by dinner. Daniel didn't forget. That night, as Lily slept beside him on the pull-out couch of their tiny apartment, Daniel stared at the card on the table. He didn't buy luxuries. He bought groceries. He paid part of the electricity bill before the lights could be shut off. He filled Lily's asthma prescription that he had been stretching for weeks. He even bought her a small pink backpack because hers was tearing. Every swipe felt heavy, deliberate. He kept the receipts, lined them up like evidence. By morning, he returned the card to the cafe's lost and found desk with a note and every receipt attached. He assumed that was the end. It wasn't. Victoria woke up to notifications, many of them. Her card had been used. At first, she was annoyed. Then angry. Then embarrassed. She replayed the moment in her head, her laugh, her careless generosity. She drove straight to the cafe, expecting an apology, maybe a confrontation. Instead, the manager handed her the envelope. Receipts. A note written in careful handwriting. "Thank you for helping my daughter sleep without pain tonight. I'll never forget this." Something tightened in her chest. She hadn't expected gratitude. She hadn't expected restraint. Curiosity replaced anger. She asked the manager if he knew where Daniel went. The man shrugged. "He comes here sometimes. Quiet guy." Victoria found him later that day at a public library, filling out job applications on an old computer, Lily coloring beside him. When he saw her, he stood up immediately, panic flashing across his face. She held up the envelope. "You didn't have to return it so fast," she said, then stopped herself. "You didn't have to return it at all." Daniel swallowed. "I did," he replied. "Because it wasn't a joke to me." That was the moment the laughter truly died. Victoria sat down. For the first time in years, she listened, really listened. Daniel spoke about Lily's mother passing away, about nights spent pretending not to be hungry so Lily could eat, about how close they were to losing their home. There was no self-pity in his voice, only exhaustion and quiet determination. Victoria felt something unfamiliar, shame. She had more money than she could spend in a lifetime, yet she had treated his survival like a moment of entertainment. She offered help again, this time without laughter. A job interview at her company. Temporary housing assistance. Daniel hesitated, then nodded, not for himself, but for Lily. 24 hours after she had laughed, Victoria sat alone in her car, tears blurring the city lights. She realized she hadn't regretted lending the card. She regretted the way she had smiled while doing it. Weeks later, Daniel walked into his new office for the first time, Lily's drawing framed on his desk. Victoria passed by, paused, and met his eyes. No jokes. No pity. Just respect, and long after that cafe table was forgotten, both of them remembered the same lesson. Kindness given lightly can still change a life, but kindness given with humility can change too.